And we're live. Welcome back to another 2004 stream. So, it is supposed to storm for, I believe, uh, oh, it just started raining right now. Oh no, don't look at my information that's blurred out. Okay, I think it's just showing me, this page ideally. Oh, wait a second, we usually have it a bit small, but in the webcam, okay, there we go. That way we don't overlap with the inventory like I was before. Okay, so, gotta remember to turn the run on, folks. So it's supposed to storm for about 5 hours, so I figure it's a good time to do some grinding of the thief. We're gonna do some pickpockets. I got the chat on that side. Oh, that's so nice. I like where the chat is. It's like on the other monitor. I could probably move it to where it's over here, but it's on its own little side pocket. I like that. Still figuring out the setup. Oh, the music might be too loud though, right? Let me try something, because I don't know if the music's too loud. I think it was last time. Let me see about this playing this music. Let me know if anyone's watching. Let me know if the music, if you can hear that. What's up, Cot KB4? How's it going? Good to see you. Is the music, can you hear the Donkey Kong Country music? Yeah, the RuneScape music. How is the can you hear the Donkey Kong music playing now? I just started the music. And how is the audio, or if you can hear it? No music at all. Perfect. Okay, so I need to figure out how to set this up. I guess I can only hear the Donkey Kong Country aquatic ambience. Great track. Okay, well, that's unfortunate. Still trying to figure out the music thing. As someone had pointed out before, you could technically play your own music in the back, which is true. But I was trying to set up, some low volume music. So I still got to figure that out, that'll probably be one of the goals today, because again, the storm should be going for about 5 hours. So the game's music. Okay, yeah, so you're able to hear the RuneScape music. The only thing about that is I do the lowest volume, this one right here, and let me do it. So I'm doing the lowest volume, and the song playing right now is probably fine. The only thing is, I feel like there's times where the music has like the spikes, right? How music has different kind of volumes it goes to, and I feel like it drowns out the commentary sometimes. A bit too loud for the yeah. See, that's what I'm saying. So we'll just turn it off for now. That's unfortunate. I'll get the music thing figured out. That's something, that streamers who've been doing it for a long time, they have their setup all situated and they're good to go. This is my third stream, and I haven't looked at any tutorials. Maybe I should try in Windows volume. Oh, that's a good point. Yeah, that's a good idea. Thank you, Cot. Let's check that out. I don't know if y'all can see. Hopefully not, but I'm gonna open my settings and move it over. Okay, it's on this other monitor. Let's see, Windows volume settings. That's a good point. Let's see if we can figure this out live. I'm not used to it, but let's go. Okay, sound, volume levels. And let's see, let's get it fixed on the fly. So what do we got here? So yeah, I'm using my headset. Let's see. Volume. Okay. Here we go. Volume mixer. Yeah. This is where I want to be. Here we go. Chrome. Okay. You know what? I think I'm figuring it out. Okay. I don't think that affected the mic, but that should affect the music. Okay. All right. Cot, stick with me for a sec. Let's go there. That definitely sounds quieter to me. Does that sound quieter to you? Like the game music compared to my voice? I lowered Chrome's volume. Just the window. Still loud. No way. The music is. Okay, let me see. Let me see. We can go lower on that. Leave it on. Okay. We'll leave it on. Hopefully that. I mean, it sounds quieter to me. Oh, right click on the volume icon next to the time. Oh, okay, okay. Oh, I see what you're saying. Okay. So there's. I'm in the volume mixer now. There's also sound settings. Volume mixer, yeah. So I'm in volume mixer. Let's see. Okay. Oh, is it system sounds? Yeah, you know what? Well, that might be everything, but we can mess with it for a second. Okay, system sounds is down. I don't know if that lowers my voice. I'm gonna keep that one. Okay. Is the game music still loud? Let's see. Oh, maybe this one. I mean, it's already kind of low, but a bit better. Okay, so something I just changed was better. I changed two things though. Okay, let me see. System sounds. I have volume like for the computer, and then I have system sounds. I think it might have been system sounds. Let me see. Oh, hold on. I think the song's changing. Hey, look, it's on auto this time. Good. I think it was on manual before, so I had that issue with that. See, now I could barely hear it, which is fine. But let me see. Good old Autumn Voyage. Let's do it. Oh, auto though. Oh wow, you can't auto. Can't be on auto and pick the song. Okay. Are you able to hear the game music still? Caught? Oh, actually, I do subtly hear it. Oh, nice. My HP is all the way up. Now it's loud again. Really? I don't hear it at all. Dang, I hardly hear the music. I didn't turn anything up. Let me see. System sounds. You know, it's quite. I barely hear it, but y'all hear it loud. Anyone can you about that. Hold up. Volume mixer. Just volume for apps. That might be it. Audio input. Oh, resetting audio settings. The scuffed start of the stream. My gosh, thank you for popping up a big old window. Here we go. Right click on the speaker icon. Scroll to apps. Confirm each app is using the correct output device. Type service.msc. You're doing some coding here. Locate Windows Audio. Windows Audio Endpoint Builder. Right click each and select Restart. Press Windows X. Select Device Manager. Expand sound, video, and game controllers. Oh, restart PC. Dang, does this really require a restart? Huh. Audio from the affected app. Trigger source volume mixer. To adjustments. Dang. I don't know. Does it, let's see. What's the game running on? Oh, it's on browser. It's on Google Chrome. So I tried to adjust the Google Chrome like app volume. I lowered that. It was at 100, so it was probably really loud. I lowered it pretty low to 19 from 100. I could even go lower, but pickpocket the guard a few times here. Yeah, I'm trying to figure out the music volume, y'all. COT's being a big help though. It's like system volume is like master. Let's see. Yeah, system volume. Okay, yeah, so I did turn down system sounds as well. I don't know if that affected the mic, like this right here, headset. But I turned down. I haven't turned. Well, there's no reason to turn that one down because that shouldn't affect the music volume at all. It's like a different application. Interesting. Man, I wonder what the quietest songs are. Your mic was all right the whole time. Okay, so mic's good. Huh. It's so wild, right? Let's bump it up to 4. That'll fix it. I think it's interesting to. No, actual have effect volume off. I wonder if there's just a really quiet song. The quietest song. Just loop the quietest song. Huh. Interesting. I turned everything down pretty much in the volume mixer. Let's see. Maybe it's because there's technically this right here. Output device, input device. I mean, it would be output, right? Is what I'm looking at. Well, hold on. No, I can't even change that. Okay. Oh, reset sound devices. No, don't reset the settings. I don't think it's playing any music now. Or if it is, I don't even hear it. Let me see. I mean, yeah, I don't hear any song. I know. Do y'all hear? Cot, do you hear any music playing? I don't think it's playing. I mean, okay. Yeah, I think the song stopped. Oh no, not right in front of him. Yeah, it's interesting because I lowered all the things in the volume mixer, and I feel like the music was still coming out too loud. It's so wild to me though that one is as loud as it is. Because I guess what I can do, I can pull up the stream. Let me pull up the stream on my side because then I'll be able to hear if what I do changes the sound of the music. Here, let me go in. Let me just take a look here. Okay, I'm gonna go in to the stream. I don't think it'll do echo, but let's see. Let's go to my channel real quick. Okay, let's see. Oh yeah. Okay, let's see how the volume for the music is. Play a song. We'll just go with that Autumn Voyage. One, two, three. Dang, it's so tricky, or it's so trippy. Yeah, because to me it doesn't sound loud, but this music is this blasting for you, Cod? The Autumn Voyage? Or not necessarily blasting, but is it pretty loud? Because even when I open the streaming app you use, does it have a volume mixer? My bypass Windows one. Oh, let's see. That's a good question. Let's see what we got. Oh yeah, there are. Let's see. Where is it? Where's settings? Okay, let's see. Overlay. Oh, for breaks. That's cool. That's all that's in there. Let's see. Let's see. Still from the first call. Okay. Man, what is this volume? Oh. Dang. Looking at it, it's tripping me out because I'm seeing the stream, which has everything that's on the screen. So my cursor is tripping me out. Okay, let's see. Where is volume? I just want the music to, be nice and ambient, be in the background. Let's see. I might have to look up a tutorial for this and just get it situated. Oh wait. Might be right here, to be honest. Oh, here we go. Audio. Yep, I'm recording. Oh. Microphone recording volume. Do I have to save? Did that change anything? I just lowered another. Oh, I think the music stopped. Oh, I just changed another setting. Hold on. Let me play a song. Play Big chords. Alright, caught. I just lowered another volume setting. Just like, a handful of volume settings. So the volume, oh man, I hear this music pretty low, just with the setting I have. Did that change? What did you do? Did it work? So what I did just now, I lowered, okay, yes, I think so. So in the settings, there's a gaming section. So gaming, under like just settings, I think this is for the computer overall. And there's a gaming section, and then capture audio when recording a game is on. And then, so there's the microphone volume in there, and then it has the system recording volume. I lowered the system recording volume. And so I can lower it more, or I can raise it. What do you think, Cot? Where's the game music now? I am getting killed by a strange plant. I am poisoned. I was distracted. So you can't be distracted in this game too long. You will die. You will die. It's a plot. Hold up. I don't have anti-poison, but I have strange fruit. Dang, I'm gonna eat into my strange fruit collection. It's okay. It's okay. Our poison should be gone. Sounds better. Good. We got poison. We missed. Not only did we miss out on the strange fruit, we also ate a strange fruit to heal from strange fruit. It goes lower. It's still doing it. And the music is being. That's why I didn't steal from the stall. The strange plant popped up earlier. I wondered why I didn't steal. Yeah, it might be the song itself. It might be doing something weird where if I speak, or if it anticipates me speaking, or it knows I'm speaking, it will lower. But then still, as I'm speaking, it still goes up sometimes in the song, I noticed on one of my first test stream. The music's being so strange. I would not want to, I don't have to be like a no stream or no music stream for the amount of hours I'm planning to stream today. Man. I know, as someone said, people could play their own music, which is true. I think that was fine for like the half-hour stream, but it would be unfortunate to make y'all do that for the whole time. Anyway, because then also, right, if I just want to shut up for a second, there being no music, people don't like to sit in silence, So at least not everyone. Anyway, yeah, I don't know if it was so. What kind of music am I into? So, of course, I had to play copy strike free music for YouTube, right? For the stream. At least I think I have to play, music that doesn't get copy strike and whatever. But I tend to listen to hip hop, or like, I guess more lyric focused music. If you know artists like Aesop Rock, not to be confused with ASAP Rocky, Homeboy Sandman, Atmosphere. They're like artists who are very focused, more lyric focused for their rap songs, as opposed to a lot of what you hear on the radio. I grew up on rock and metal, so there was a lot of that I still like, especially like 80s, 90s rock metal. I like video game music though a lot too. So like I'll hear video game music scores playing in people's streams, and I can usually pinpoint a lot of it from whether it's Donkey Kong, Zelda, Halo, Mario, Kingdom Hearts, Final Fantasy, all that kind of stuff. So I do like gaming music, trance. I'm pretty open. I don't tend to listen to country sometimes, but that's not usually my playlist. Not too much pop, a little bit. But what about you, Cot? What music you get into? Like if you're playing some right now, what's your tune? What's your choice? A lot of music out there. Let's see, I know the song stopped, right? Yeah, I think so. Yeah. Music's too loud though, I guess. Maybe I'll try lowering that again. I'll lower it to like 10 and we'll see if it works on auto. Hopefully, Metalhead, 90s and 2000s. Hey, that's what's up. Yeah, I support it. It's something blast me too much right now. If you're a metalhead, you're probably used to loud music. It's so interesting too, yeah, with metal music and rock. Something I started doing, I can't remember at what point, but just not blasting it as loud. So, especially like concerts, right? Having ear protection because you only got one set of ears. So like I'll listen. I have a line in like I'm trying to write things instead of like poems. So I wrote a line in a piece of like I listen to rock and metal music at a reasonable low to medium volume. It's loud. Okay. Thank you. We'll just have it off for now. I am gonna get that figured out. I think I'll take a break gonna take a break at some point in the stream. And during that break, I'll try and look up a tutorial for getting music set up. Ideally, I can have like not just the game music. I mean, the game music's fine. Right? I like the game music of RuneScape, but if I can get like a long playlist that getting copyright or strike free, whatever it is, that'd be good. So I'll try to get that set up during the first break, which I'll probably have like probably an hour. So it'll probably be an hour of no music, but I'll get to talk to the chat more, so that's cool. That's kind of the point of it, right? The point of streaming, interact with the chat, build community. But yeah, 90s, 2000s, that's a good era. I don't know too much from the 2010s personally. I feel like I did stop in the 2000s, like with you ever play Guitar Hero, Cot? It's a great game. a lot of music, a lot of rock and metal on there. And one of my usernames actually at one point in this game, like back in like 2010, was Keep Rock Loud. Fun fact. Changed my name to that at some point. But played it when yeah, someone told me it's making a comeback. I don't know if that's true, but someone was like, Guitar Hero is coming back. Like I don't like the company. I'm trying to remember who made the first ones. Who was that? I'll look it up. Who made let me just look up Guitar Hero 3. Guitar Hero 3 was like one of the best-selling games, like of its time. 2007. Neversoft, like not From Software. That's like Dark Souls, which is a great series. Neversoft and Activision. That's right. So I don't know if it's actually making a comeback, but someone told me it is. I don't know if my wrist could handle doing all that again. Playing expert mode. Man, the orange button, dude. Hitting the orange button with your pinky or moving your hand across the fretboard. Dude, I don't know. Shredding on those buttons and strumming like Knights of Sidonia, like freaking top speed. I don't know. I'm sure I could, but probably not as much as when I was younger. When you're a teenager, it's like you can get away with so much. I feel you. Yeah. There's only so much time, yeah, being an adult, right? It's just not the same amount of time we have, especially if you have a family and some left for dead. Okay, yeah, OSRS, that'll get you for sure. I played a lot of OSRS, kind of like from release, but then now there's so much PVM in OSRS, and PVM's cool, but I do like appreciation for like kind of majority, if not all, the skills and kind of how that builds resources, like as opposed to just if you need this resource to train this skill, you just kill the boss. I like having you can kill the boss and it is good money, but then you also can still make good money with skills. So in this time period, right, 04, it is that way. Like resources are very important. I will like when we get to like 05 updates, Slayer, farming. Those will come out in the next few years, I believe. So I'm looking forward to that. And by few years, probably less than that, probably a couple years. But Left 4 Dead 2, I haven't played it. I have watched gameplay though. I think if you know Nightmare Our Age, he was a big content creator. I think he played a lot of Left 4 Dead. I could be mistaken. And then YouTube, yep, browsing. Yeah, dude, YouTube is so easy to get into. I mean, there's so many content creators now, right? Especially compared to 20 years ago, it was just starting. So when we were just playing if you were playing the OG RuneScape back then, it was like you see a skill cape in game, right? And you're like, do the emote, because you didn't really. At some point, I think someone uploaded a video of all skill cape emotes, like back in the day. But if you wanted to see all of the skill cape emotes, you had to like, or when someone like this guy right here, he's wearing the best in slot cape in this version, by the way. That Legends cape right there, that Chudsy has, that's best in slot cape for most things right now. So that's pretty funny. But eventually we'll get the fire cape when Jack comes out. Um, dang, yeah, dude, 2007. Yeah, so we're about the same age. I was 11 and I started in 2007. That that is that is when I started this game also. Like right before summoning, GE, removing free trade, all that. Right before that happened, I started. And then when they added all that, so yeah, you were 12, I was 11. I was like, oh, this is an interesting change. I didn't think of it because I didn't play in 2004, 5, and 6. So I didn't think of it as like the big deal and like all the riots and all that was happening. I was like, I don't know what, I didn't understand it personally at the time. So I was just, I was playing. I played 2007 up until Evolution of Combat. 2012, I think that was. uh, and I stopped because it ruined my Zerker account. So I was a maxed. My first account wasn't a Zerker, but it was like my second account that I put a lot of time into. And so being a maxed Zerker, couldn't even wear rune armor anymore because they changed the defense of rune armor to 50, and they changed combat and it killed PvP. Spin to win, you could buy like everything. So at that point, I was like, all right, I'm out. And then Old School came out the year after, 2013. So I came back not long into that. But let's get some more fur from this first stall. So yeah, you started in 2007, caught, and I was out. Okay, you were out before EOC. Yeah. When did you stop? What was like the update? Did you get like to dungeoneering, that kind of thing, or did you? When did you stop? I guess you started in 07. Because that's when there was pretty much only that game. Well, there were private servers, but it was pretty much just RuneScape 2 at that time. Summoning skill was announced. Oh, wow. Hold on. So you've played for the first time in 07, and then I think pretty sure summoning came out either very end of 07 or was it end of 07 or start of 08? I think it was end of 07. I can't remember. So yeah, so you didn't play for too long. You were like, nah, I'm out. Yeah, summoning. Ah, man, summoning was kind of a pain to train too because you had to get the charms, right? And they weren't tradable. So you had to just farm charms. It's fun to say. You had to farm charms to train summoning. And the spirit shards, you had to have like people started to use spirit shards for staking. And like when they got to max cash, they would just have like max spirit shard stacks because then they were like 25 GP each. Crazy times back then. Now they have a different currency for if you have max cash in OSRS. I can't remember, platinum or something. Can't remember what it is. I'm on it 2013, played here and then, but now I have a bit more time, so I created an. Yeah, dude, Iron Man. Iron Man is the way to go, in my opinion, for old school. If you want to play non-Iron Man, I get it, but I really like Iron Man because you know there's still you can still interact with players, especially like PVM and whatnot. But something about all the items you have, like in your bank, you created, you got as drops yourself. Uh, I don't know. I mean, you have Group Iron Man too. Unless you're an Ultimate Iron Man, then you don't have a bank. But I just personally stuck with regular Iron Man in old school, and around the time they released it, which was like over a decade ago now, pretty sure. But yeah, that was good. I liked. Oh, we got the maze. All right, y'all. So for those of you who are tuning in, I know we got a few more viewers now. Again, this is a Lost City server, so this is 2004 time period for RuneScape. We just got a maze. So I don't have my Ring of Dueling. I do have a Glory. So I could try hard this. I don't plan to. Maybe especially with no music, I should. I don't know if it works with the glory. So for you, those of you who don't know, the highest reward percentage you can get, I'll tell you right now, I'm not gonna get it unless I go absolute nuts. But I'm not. I haven't done too many maze randoms, especially in a while. If I unequip this glory, I think it definitely works for the ring of dueling, and you start spamming the rub, like you start rubbing. That sounds weird out of context. It'll delay the percentage of the reward left, and the highest reward I think you can get is like 87%. So, but you have to, if you know how the maze works, you have to click in front of the wall first to not have your player do an animation where they are standing here and take time to stand over. It'll take time away unless you're standing right next to the door. So that's like maze 101. I think this is a fake wall, by the way. There's like I don't know which one it is. No, I think it's on the other side. But there's a wall it's there, but you can just go right through it, like kind of like a glitch in a game. So that's some maze tech. My run is on. That's good, 100%. If I was poisoned, I would probably die in the maze because, well, actually, you can use your inventory now. You used to not be able to. I think that wall is real. I don't know. I'm not gonna really bother about getting 87%. Let's just get a move on, right? So I'm gonna as soon as I unequip this, actually I'm gonna click here. I'm gonna click unequip. I'm gonna try the stall because I never have, and I'll probably fail, and that's okay. But let's see. I kind of want to map out a little more if I can. So I think it just go through this door, then keep going west. All right, y'all. Let's try to do a good maze here. So I gotta move this down. Already probably losing time. Oh man, you gotta rub it. Oh, this is so hard. Okay, hold on. You have to no, I'm so bad at clicking right now. You have to rub it as you're going through. No, I dropped it. Oh my. Okay, we're done with that. Immediately fails. Dude, you have to rub it as you're moving to the wall. Stand right in front of the wall. I'm not even gonna. I saw someone do it one time, and I was like, they got like 86%. Like we're already at like 89. It would have been faster if I just wasn't worried about it. Man, getting sweaty with this game is actually kind of hard. I don't know if this is the right door. Maybe it is. It's been a while since I've done a maze, to be honest. You have to do them in this game. Oh, so old school, you can skip these. It's not the right. In old school, you don't have to do randoms. In this one, you do have to do them. So we're gonna get. You know what? This isn't too bad. I think this is the solution. One step off, one tile off. I think this will get us like a high 70 if I go quick. Not too bad. If I didn't drop my glory, it would have been better, right? If we didn't go for broke, it would have been just fine. That's a life lesson right there. And 75. Okay, that's not too bad. Let's see what we get. 20 myth and a bunch of iron arrows. That's good. We need to get our range up. And that'll be probably close to 10k arrows in the bank. You cannot. Yes, you cannot. So you cannot skip randoms. So I don't know if you saw earlier, I was getting attacked by a strange plant when I was trying to fix the volume. So that strange plant poisoned me, and it attacks you, and it will kill you if you're not looking. So while you're pickpocketing, you can get watchmen as randoms, and they'll start attacking you. I don't think there's no evil chicken yet, but there's what is it? Tree spirits while you're woodcutting, the golems while you're mining, so watchmen while you're thieving, river troll while you're fishing, and then I think that might be all the hostile randoms. Your your woodcutting axe can fall off, and you have to go pick up the other piece. Your pickaxe head can fall off, so you got to just reattach them by using them. There are ants. The trees turn into ants, if you remember those from 2007. I think, yeah, pretty sure ants were back then. What else? The strange plant. Oh, the mime random. The mime will just take you, and now you have to do the mime random. You can't skip it, and it's 4 emotes. You have to wait for 4 emotes. Yeah, it's kind of, randoms. People get annoyed by them, understandably so. But no, you can't skip them. There are genies, and that's of course a good one. There's no school yet, like the book of knowledge. That doesn't exist yet. But you do get genie lamps, which are nice. If you ignore the genie, I think he'll either teleport you or he'll scatter all your items. If you ignore the dwarf, the drunken dwarf, he'll start attacking you. There's no sandwich lady yet, and no, is it pillory guard? There's no, like, he locks you in the cage. I don't think that one exists yet. There's no grave digger yet. Oh, there's a zombie random that will hit you if you're, I think, in combat or bearing bones. A zombie could hit you. So I think those are all like the randoms. But there'll be more randoms to come out in time. So yeah, it's like it's authentic to the time period, and this is September 7th, 2004. So, oh no, don't kill the guard that I'm pickpocketing. What's this guy's name? Pexo. Don't kill all the guards. Okay, thank you. Yeah, you can't skip randoms, but the maze one is good for resources. So like myth ore is worth value. A gold ore, I don't think I can't remember if you can get that from maze, but gold ore is like I think 1K each or something. Actually, let me check. I can't remember how much gold ore is. Let's see. Gold ore market. So they don't have grand exchange because it's 2004. Gold ore is worth about, yeah, gold ore is over 1K each. Cool. Gold ore is like around 1.2K per gold ore. Isn't that nuts? I bet OSRS it's like not anywhere near at 1K. That's so wild to me. So gold ore is actually gold. Over 1K every time you mine the rock. Because it's just, they don't have, especially OSRS and all the updates you've had within that game. Are there many players? I think there's about, so like actively probably at least a couple thousand. Oh, cool. We can add some iron arrows. If the high scores, I think there's definitely thousands of accounts that have been made. Let's see how many people are online right now. Right now, there are 242 people playing right now, which I know OSRS probably has like closer to 200,000, but there's 242 people playing right now, which actually, isn't too bad, all things considered, for a game from 2004. So, yeah, there's, like, you'll see there's kind of the same players around. Like my friends list, Hit Points, I think this is Slayer Music. He makes content, or Zombie Music's his 2004 account, I think. Pasta is known as Autumn Elegy, who has done old school RuneScape and other videos. Then you had like Garlic, Mudkip. These guys make content for 04 and also play old school, I believe. So there definitely are players for it. A majority of the players are probably old school players, if I had to guess. Maybe the occasional, person who played RuneScape way back in the day, and kind of like when they did like World of Warcraft Classic and came back to this one. So, and it's free to play, so you don't have to. You can make an account, and you don't got to pay a dime for all the content that the game has. So, you got quest wise, Legends quest is like the last quest you want to get to. This is like there's no recipe for disaster anything yet, so this is like the final like quest cape. There have been some other ones that have come out after this. Like what was one of them? Let's see. The quest that came out after Legends. I think it was Death Plateau or Troll Stronghold. I think one of those came out. And I think it was like maybe another one too that came out after Legends Quest. But yeah, quest wise, you got like only like 120 something quest points, I think, is the max. I don't know what old school is at right now. But so right now I'm working on getting to 55 thieving. I don't think I've even said that on stream yet. I'm working towards 55 thieving because then Knights of Arty get unlocked, and that's like one of the best methods to 99 at this time. So just doing thieving first. So what's their goal with the server? Okay, yeah, so it's not gonna stay September 2004. It started, I think, either March or May 2004. And they started. The release was last year in early 2025, and they started with the free to play version. And then again, I can't remember exactly what day or month. I think it was either March or May 2004 that they started, and they've slowly been doing updates. So it's like, so Pizzazz is, I believe, is the owner, and then they have like 50 other like coders and people who are just passionate about, well, preserving the history of RuneScape. And so they're all kind of, they have like a GitHub, and they're working on the game continuously, trying to find like actual sources from that time period to put it as authentic, keep it as authentic as possible. And so right now we're in September 2004. Their goal is to go up until, I believe, either like end of 2006 or early 2007. I'm not sure if they're going to keep going past that, but like kind of to where, like maybe a little before where old school RuneScape started on its initial release. So, and there's so many good updates that kind of happen in 05, 06 through 07. So I'm looking forward to it. One of the things, farming, right? You probably tell by my user, I'm really looking forward to farming, which comes out, like it came out July of 05. So eventually we'll get there. Um, in the next update, it'll be November 2004, and that should be probably in the next month to two, if maybe longer, but that's, if I had to guess, I'd say probably the next couple months will be in November 04. And November 04 has some big updates. So you get like those Berserker helms, like those helms, like the Fremniken Trials comes out, I believe, quest wise, and then there'll be Make X. So you know what? Let me show you. Let me steal from the first all. So I'll show you. Cot. Take a look at this. This is you want to talk about quality of life, right? And how it is in old school. Check this out. So, because it wasn't like this in 07 when we started. So look at this. So when it comes to fletching, right? I have all these maple logs I cut. Oh yeah, by the way, all the logs, like even magic, these are magic logs. Magic logs look pretty much the same as oak logs or any kind of log. So the magic logs and magic trees don't have like the same look in at this time. But if I get a knife, okay. So when it comes to fletching, this person's cutting gems down there. You won't see a cutting animation when I cut this, and so, and actually, let me have two logs out just because if I have one log, I don't know, it might not might not show it, so to speak. I mean, it will show it, but just for the sake of having more than one log. So you have your logs, and you want to fletch longbow. If you use a knife on it, you get, this is probably familiar. Do you want to make a short bow or do you want to make a longbow? And there's no like more arrow shafts like I think they did at some point in old school, but it's just you choose between the bow. There's no make X or no make 5, no make 10. At this time, you could only make one at a time. So you use the knife on the log, you click it, it makes the longbow, and now you got to click the knife, click the log, make the bow. And you have to do that for each individual bow you want to fletch. When it comes to stringing using a bowstring on an unstrung longbow, it's like instant. It doesn't ask you, so you can just spam click like 14 times quick right here, and it'll make all of them. So that's kind of nice. But having to do the logs one at a time, as you can imagine, is a pain. So in the next update, the make X for fletching and crafting, like bowstring or flax and a bowstring comes out. Oh my gosh, another random. So yeah, so this old man, I have to talk to him, give me a casket. They have the puzzle box. If you remember that, you have to solve the puzzle. It'll start multiplying in your inventory. Let's see. So the next update, yeah, we'll have make X for fletching and crafting, and you can use a furnace. I think it'll be different. I agree with you actually, Cot. Yeah, I think before GE was great. I enjoyed it a lot. Like unidentified herbs, unids, all that. Trading at Varrock Bank. I really like that time period, like when Old School was released, and so there's no GE here, and a cool thing too is again when I did rune crafting in Old School, like it was like 2013, kind of leaking, and then leading into 2014, but doing rune crafting near the release of Old School was so good for cash when we were on forums. Yeah, dude, they have forums. You see, right? You can actually see it right here. See these? So forums, markets. So this is like this just shows you kind of like it's basically like how forums used to be, where you'd post like buying, selling this, but a bit nicer of a way of that in this market section. Um, so you still got to meet up, yeah, with the player. There's nothing like the GE in this game, and I won't say there'll never be, but you can choose to keep your account like in a time period. So if you wanted to stay in '04, you could, but eventually we'll get into '05 updates, which again Slayer is going to be a big one in the upcoming, probably within this year. So the Slayer skill, farming skill, construction skill, which that'll be interesting because we'll see if they stay authentic to the Falador massacre. I can't imagine they will be. I think they might decide to patch that glitch instead of letting it happen, because then people would probably just abuse killing people anywhere in the game. So hopefully we don't. I would think maybe they patch that one. The Falador massacre in particular is maybe not one to authentically bring into the game again. Like the dueling, there was a staking glitch like in the duel arena, and they patched that one before they released it. Something with your items disappearing. So ones that are just like extreme, I don't think they'll implement, but they are trying to keep more like just harmless or like quest bugs. If it is how it was at the time, they'll if they can find evidence, they'll keep it like that. But the major ones are game like duplication. You can't. There's no like rare duping, anything like that, or item duping, I should say. So yeah, there's a lot of cool things that are on the as we progress through history again, right? We know what's coming, so it changes how you play too. So a good example of it changing how you play, like see rune crafting, right? You notice I don't have too high of rune crafting. Eventually next year, right, I think April or May of '05, because I only know because I've been looking up like release dates and kind of looking a bit around the time this time period. Abyss, or like Abyss rune crafting and pouches come out. So I'm gonna wait for for those before I do too much rune crafting. Of course, I'll need I think 25 for medium, 50 for large pouch. But yeah, the the doing rune crafting right now with no pouches and no abyss is kind of brutal. There are people that are doing it, but let them. Someone's got to make the natures, I guess. But the nature rune crafting method is pretty wild, and you can find people on YouTube like how they do it, where they get poisoned by the tribesmen and they die to restore their run, and then it's kind of a wild uh, method right now. But it is cool. It's cool that people are figuring out new tricks in the old game. That's kind of I don't know if you play Yu-Gi-Oh, if you are following my channel because of that. I used to put retro Yu-Gi-Oh content, but it's like retro Yu-Gi-Oh versus modern. It's just a whole different ball game, just way different. And people are like optimizing the past, which is very interesting. But yeah, so now we're just trying to get again 55 thieving. It's going to take a bit, so I figure I'll just do this stream because also, oh well, the rain stopped, but it's Texas, so it could start again. We have a storm today, so yep. figured I'd do this. And yeah, when we were on forums trading, yeah, man, the forums, yeah. I mean, I can. I won't show on the stream, but they still got the forums here with like trading. There's actually a trading event going on today. People post their progression. Let's see what else. 10 HP account progress. It's cool stuff like that. Oh, people looking for partners for quest. Uh, Calfight Queen team, because Calfight Queen's like the hardest boss right now in the game. So yeah, yeah, no music is gonna be tough. I'll probably yeah, take a like an intermission here soon to try and figure out the music, because that does make a difference for sure. Just a quiet little ambient track playing. But yeah, we'll take I know I've only been streaming probably for close to an hour. Yeah, 9 minutes will be like an hour, and I'll do a intermission to figure out the music. So, because yeah, 1 hour of no music is probably the longest I want to do. As in the worlds, do they have a variety of servers for different regions? They do actually. So there is here. Let me see. So I'm in World 2, which is like U.S. region. World 3, I think. So these are so they have a free to play world, World 1. That's the only one free to play world, because not too many people do choose to stay free to play in this version of the game, but you can. World 2, I believe, is U.S. region. World 3, I think, was Finland. World 5, oh, what was World 5? See, because it's World 5 and World 7. There's only like I think 5 worlds total right now. Because they add or remove depending on like the traffic. So right now I guess they only feel like they need one free to play and 4 members worlds. 46 thieving, which is probably true, right? If only 200 something people online, you only need so many worlds. But yeah, they go by different regions. I can't remember. I think it's all different regions for each of the members' worlds. World 2, 3, 5, and 7. I'm usually in World 3, but I figured I'd be in World 2 while I'm doing this, because it's like the most popular world, kind of like it was back in the day, right? World 1 and 2 is like the big, most populated worlds. But just for content's sake, yeah, I'm World 2. I'm usually in World 3 because 3 is my favorite number. It's really the only reason, because it's not my region, but yeah, it doesn't really lag, too bad or anything. So I'm usually in World 3. But yeah, they got enough servers for the amount of players. And when Slayer comes out, I haven't spoken to the development team, but my guess is when Slayer comes out, there is a chance they will increase the amount of worlds, just because if they get like a big influx and people wanting to do Slayer for the first time again. Because right, with Slayer comes a Abyssal Whip, right? And the whip, man, if you get a whip, if you're one of the first persons to get a whip, I wonder how much that'll sell for. So that'll be something when Slayer comes out. And then right now, Dragon Longsword, is like one of the better weapons in the game. Dragon Scimitar is not out yet. So Monkey Madness doesn't come out until I think the end of this year. So it'll either be the next update or the one after that they include Monkey Madness. So we don't even have Dragon Scimitars yet. So that's pretty wild. Uh-oh. But yeah, server-wise, it's pretty cool. It's got, we got enough for everyone at the moment. I don't know what the cap is, though, on the world. It's a good question. I don't know if it's the same as old school or not. Hey, congratulations. Just bought your DSIM. Oh, yeah, Iron Man, right? Nice. That's awesome. Congratulations on Monkey Madness. Here's the Dragon Longsword that Chudzy has right there. Look at him hit that 18. Boom, that's a dead guard. He's got the Dragon Square and Dragon Med. That's pretty much, this is almost max gear right now in the game. This character. Climbing boots is like the best in slot. They had a rune plate instead of Dragon Chain Body. But it depends what you're going against. So that's funny. That's like max gear we just saw, by the way. Max gear is a lot different now in old school. That's for sure. But yeah, that's awesome. DSim. Yeah, Monkey Manus. I like that quest a lot. I like the Ape Atoll. I know, right? The Dragon Med, Dragon Square. I remember really wanting a dragon. It was either I think it was Plate Body because that had come out recently. I think it was like '08 or something. But I remember really wanting one, and eventually I would cut enough to get a Dragon Chain Body, and was really happy. Back in I guess I was probably like 12 or 13 when I got it. But yeah, the whip will be huge, right? That's a big uh, update that comes out, or best in slot. Barrow's armor will be huge when Barrows comes out, dude. The Barrow sets are busted, especially for 2005 time. So nuts. There's still like not bad sets today. I'm pretty sure, right? Okay, rares. Yeah. So rares. Party hats, mask, pumpkin, Easter egg, Santa hats, all that. They did do a event where they released them. I think it was like if you were only weekends only, if you were playing on weekends, not anymore. I don't know if they'll ever do it again. But if you played on weekends, just by doing anything, so like pickpocketing, you had a small chance of getting a rare, like a random rare. That's how they introduced rares into the game. I didn't know about I didn't start till this year, so I missed out on the rare drop, so to speak, or the chance of a rare. So they're expensive, but the only other way to get a rare, because people can still get rares like party hats, if you have like an old PC, right, an old computer that has information cache, whatever data, whatever it's called. I'm trying to remember the right term, but from like this game on it, so that they can get or like screenshots, just something for them to get accurate, authentic info about the game or the code or whatever it is at this time, you can get a rare. Like you can get a rare that way. So by giving them a lot of like data or information, like the coding or whatnot, or just how the game was, how things interacted, how even the quest logs. Like I found a glitch in the Grand Tree quest helper here. So the glitch is gone because I finished the quest. But I found out, and this was something like in the coding, right before I finished this quest, it kind of like all jumbled together. It had like lines crossed where it wasn't supposed to be. Like all of this, yeah. Actually, I think they fixed it a little bit. But so this was like kind of, yeah, they reward the players. Yeah, I do want to work my goal. Well, I'm going to farm a lot when farming comes out. But besides farming a big goal, it'd be cool to have either a green Halloween mask or a green party hat. Because green's not even necessarily my favorite color, funny enough. But for some reason, I guess just having the name crops, I really and like you see the green beard on my character here. Uh, I had green graceful and old school. I really want like a green like mask, a green party hat. But it's way out of my budget right now. And it'd be more ideal to put money into skills and, training right now. But at some point, we'll see if I can work my way to a green rare. So that's a long term goal that I have. Because I don't have a computer that will have any old, RuneScape data, especially from 2004, 2005, 2006. So I go into garage sales and try to find old computers with old school RuneScape stuff just to to get a rare. I mean, hey, that probably is possible. That'd be wild. Finding someone's old PC and it has like a bunch of 2005 content on it. That'd be something. But yeah, I like the game a lot. I think they're doing some great work. Again, they're not getting paid for it. It's just pure passion for the game and the historic, um, like saving the historic version, right? Because I don't even think Jagex has at all the coding for this version. They only had, I think, like what they initially released for old school of that time in 2007. So like backup, like the backup of the game. So stay hydrated, even though this is a caffeine, so it is inhibiting ADH. Mm, that's a good drink right there. Pay way too much for it. My caffeinated catalyst. There we go. But yeah, caught. So you just got a DSIM. So yeah, you said your Iron Man. What's the next grind in your old school Iron Man? What are you trying to get to in that? If there's something that you're trying to get to right now. Oh shoot, yeah, we hit the hour mark. Just to figure out the music. Let's see. Getting the Dragon Defender. Okay, sick. Yeah, dude, Warriors Guild. I remember that. I remember the getting defenders, killing the Cyclops in the basement. You already have the Rune Defender, I'm guessing. And are you in the basement section yet? Killing the. I think they were higher level for the Dragon Defender. Or are you still upstairs getting to the Rune Defender? Because the Dragon Defender's cool. Now they have like an there's one after the dragon now. I can't remember what it's called. Varric Defender or something. I think that's like best in slot for the defender anyway. I don't know if there's one beyond that. Inefficient thieving. Not no yet. Still going for the 65 attack. Oh, okay. Gotcha. Yeah, okay, right. Makes sense. You just got the DSIM, so yeah. Now using the DSIM to train your attack strength to access the guild. Yeah, then kill the armor sets or whatever the best warrior guild token method is. Make your way upstairs. Kill those. So in this time period, giants. Excuse me. Yeah, like so they're not called hill giants, but they're just called giants. I think fire giants are even just called giants, and they got the old school models. Really cool. Actually, in old school, you could see the old school models for the 25th anniversary. Fresh colors, so I can get some. Okay, yeah, dude, yeah, getting herbs, man. That in this version, you see, I need to get my herbler up. In this version, especially before farming, like chaos druids are like one of the best for herbs. It's like very difficult to get your herbler up in this version at this time, especially with not as many players to get the resources. But flesh crawlers, I don't think they're out yet in this version. I know the Stronghold of Security is not out, and I think that is like their initial release. I could be wrong. I can't remember if there's another spot for flesh crawlers like in the game, but I know that the Stronghold Security is not out, and I remember it being pretty popular to kill flesh crawlers there. The desert's like very small. Like there's no like Calphite Queen is more of a recent release. Okay, shoot, well, that wasn't me. I'm gonna get some more cakes so we can keep thieving. Oh my gosh, the knight's right behind me. Yeah, Stronghold of Security it's not out. Banshees will be out like when Slayer comes out. And then because 15 Slayer to kill Banshees, they'll drop Noted Essence, which is there's no pure essence, only rune essence. That's another wild thing because that pure essence doesn't come out till 2006 because like botters or whatever. There's like just so many differences to kind of note. Man, these guards are really hovering the baker stall right now. Oh no, I haven't stolen from him, but I think because I attempted, I can't trade. And let's see, let's test it. Oh, I can. Oh, but people are buying it out already. 50 GP, 12. Whatever. We'll just take it. Yeah, flesh colors aren't too bad. XP. Is this my main account? In this version, yeah, I only started like about 5 weeks ago, like end of January. So I've just been trying to get things up, but I'm not 100% sure if I'm going to stay one defense yet or not. So I've just kind of kept it at one. I mean, I will get defense up at some point. I just don't know what defense level, because it's like, do I want to be a Zerker pure again? Am I just gonna get all 99, go for all 99s and be a main? Oh, I'm like still trying to decide that. So I'm just staying one. Uh, Funny enough, you'll see the 42 attack and 1 strength, and like to some people that might be confusing, but other people will know. This attack is all from quest, so you can get past 40 attack, and you can get even closer to 50. Never training attack at all, just because you know how much XP you get from the quest, which is so wild. Like Grand Tree, Fight Arena, Vampire Slayer, I think it is. Uh, Death Plateau, I believe. I think that one gives attack XP. But yeah, it's my main account. So I've just been kind of, so you say, like I grinded woodcutting for a bit. I want to get to 70 fletching, because if I make yew longbows and string them, they're good high alks, like for cash. So I'm trying to get to where I can get high alks for 66 magic. I have the nature runes, but once I get magic done, then I'll be able to go into the magic guild. And the magic guild is really awesome in this version, because again, with rune crafting being so crummy with no pouches and all that, and no tiaras either, you have to have the talisman in your envy and use it on the rune crafting altar. uh, that guard didn't get me. Whoa, that's interesting. He didn't see me. um, you can buy runes for cheap, like nature runes, law runes, all those kind of things from the magic guild if they're in stock. But then you can also mine essence there, and it's really fast essence mining. So I keep, once I get to 66, I'll have that unlocked, and I'm getting pretty close. I have the natures in the bank already from doing mining iron ore and superheating it, and then trading those iron bars for. Oh, I'm right next to the baker. Trading those iron ore for more nature runes to keep training it. So that's how I got that, because people want to use iron bars for like smithing, like iron knives for range, which I finished Biohazard. I can't. It'd be cool to range those ogres, the guys in the stronghold in the cage. So I used to do that when I was younger. That'll be nostalgic. Yeah, those are the stats. So just kind of working on things. Like you were saying, right? There's only so much time for games and whatnot. So I definitely don't have another account in 2004. So this is like just all the progress I've pretty much made to this point. Okay, we're almost full health. Cat. Oh my goodness, I didn't mean to open it. I was trying to hold those and I double clicked it instead of drag it. Oh well. Uncut sapphire, that's cool. Actually, is the gem? No, I don't know if he has a sapphire in stock or not. I think they're really cheap though. I don't think it's not even 390. I don't think it's too bad for a sapphire. But yeah, I have oh yeah, the quest point total is also in your skill tab. So you see I have 70 quest points. So that's a decent amount. Still got more quests to do. Just gonna eat this bread. I just realized I usually get more cakes and drop all this other stuff, but it's fine. Food is food for the sake of thieving. Flesh crawlers. Those are like, besides herbs, they drop gems, I think, too, right? I know they're like one of the better free-to-play combat methods. But members, I'm sure, has, of course, member drops. Let's see. Yeah, main account. Other differences. Oh, here's speaking of, right, the difference between old school and 04. Some of the animations, like, oh, Michael Unz. Dude, this guy is one of the top rated players in the game right here. Michael Unz. Well, 79 combat, but I think he's one of the top runecraft in the game. Like, he has like 600k nats. And the game's been out like a year. This guy, Michael Unz, is nuts, dude. That guy's a runecraft master. Yep, 600,000 nats. Yeah, that guy, dude. He is. Let me check where he is on the runecraft high scores. That guy is. He's got time on his hands. Let's see. His total level was elite, by the way, 1337. That's funny. His 96 rune crafting, over 10 mil XP. He's rank 4 in the game for rune crafting. 6 for crafting. Yeah, just so much rune craft. Yeah, that guy. He's done so many nature runes. Oh, go to the other side. And again, the method, right? There's no pouches. You have to have the talisman on you. The method for that is so just it just takes longer. I think it's like 8 to 9k XP an hour or something. And yeah, so 10 mil. My goodness, how many hours is that? Hold up. 10 mil runecraft XP divided by like maybe 8k XP an hour. He's runecrafted like 1,250 hours, straight up, at least to this point. Because I don't think he had runners. Because if he has the natures himself, yeah, I know. It's a lot. It is a lot. It's a lot. And then there's probably people who do more. Just like, was it Link's Titan? If you know that name, which you might not, but or no, that was he an old. He was an old school player, I think. If you know Link's Titan, I think he was like the rank 1 in old school. I don't know if I'm getting that mixed up, but that guy played a heck of a lot. I always, when people play that much, I'm like, I hope you got your, hope you're in good health. It's always my hope. Hope they keep their health, their physical and mental. Okay, yeah. So it was Link's Titan, yeah. That guy, man. I think it was like 12, 12 plus hour days every day for like 8 to 10 years or whatever it was. So nuts. Full-time job. Oh, Pasta. Dude, Pasta. There he goes. Speaking of people who, that guy right there, Pasta, he has 200 mil thieving in this game. This guy he has 200 mil thieving and he's rank 5. So there's 4 other people that have 200 mil thieving. Shout out to Pasta though, Autumn Elegy, great channel. He also has like a power lifter, by the way. So fun fact, power lifter, RuneScape grinder, yeah, very interesting. That's why I pick World 2. So you get players, players I know walking by, just from paying attention to the community and what's going on. Let's see. Yeah, flesh crawlers. That's a fun one. Combat. I killed a bit of chickens to get this range for feathers. I wonder what the next thing I'm gonna kill is for range. Maybe giants, but so. Oh, I didn't really explain, did I? My bad, caught. I'm keeping low combat. I don't think I explained kind of why. So right now I'm pickpocketing this guard, and you might know where this is going just off that. So I'm pickpocketing this guard, and I have to, because I'm higher level, right? I have to right click and then go down to pickpocket. If you keep your combat below 46, where's the Artie Knight? There he is. Like there's people like, see this level 44. This level 44 is pickpocketing this Knight of Artie, and because he's lower level, he can just left click. He can just spam click pickpocket. You don't have to right click, do this, right click, go down. If you're lower level, you can just spam pickpocket. So it's just easier, right? Like it just makes it easier to train thieving because you just click. You don't have to do an additional click. So that's why I'm keeping my combat where it is. And eventually blackjacking will come out, which is very fast, thieving XP. And for that one, it doesn't really matter what your combat level is. If anything, the more HP you have, the better. But so that's why I'm keeping my combat low. So I don't want to be higher combat than 45. I don't want to pass 45. That looks like oh yeah, okay. So yeah, here's the world map, or like the whole. So let's see. I don't know if, because I'm only sharing this, I think. Let me see what happens if I drag it in the space. Will it show it? I don't. Oh, it has a share this tab instead. Well, let's see. I guess we can. Okay, we're gonna show the map real quick. All right, Cot. So yeah, I think there's no one else even watching currently. So I'm going to share the map. So let me share tab. Okay. So now you can see the map. So we can just kind of be in the map for a sec. All I'm really doing let's go. I'm going to steal from the first all because that's just a lot more AFK. And we'll kind of go into the map. And there's already some differences caught like on the screen on the map right now. Hold up, there's a guard standing right by the first all. Come on. Okay, he's about to leave. Boom. Okay. Got the gray wolf for. Okay. So here's the map in 04. So some notable differences. So Lumbridge Swamp, right? Usually you can go through, you can just run through right here, pat the graveyard to get down here. Not in 04. There's no, you have to go, and there's no going through right here behind the castle either. So you have to go all the way like around this fence to get to Lumbridge Swamp. Another notable difference, yeah, this house, this is where the priest is for like Priest and Pearl. I can't remember his name, but the NPC you have to talk to when you're doing that quest, he's instead of the house, I think they moved to like here somewhere around, is all the way over here. So you have to to do this Priest and Pearl quest with you put the skull here or whatever, you have to go all the way around here and then go all the way around back. So that's like one detail. There's no bank in Lumbridge Castle. There's no basement bank for like again. There's no recipe for disaster, so there's no bank in Lumbridge like right now. So you can't bank here. So the closest bank is Al Kharid. I guess from if you were to die, you spawn here, and yeah, you go through the toll gate, go there. That's probably closer than Draenor. Let me see. I haven't tested the time difference, but I think it'd be closer to Al Kharid than Draenor. They're probably kind of similar, but yeah. So other differences, look at the desert. This is the whole desert. God. They added KQ like in recent time, but this wasn't even here before. Where KQ's lair was. So here's the desert mining cap. We have tourist trap as a quest, and then there's no pyramid plunder. Oh, yep. Yeah, see the wizard's tower. Yeah, you'll notice that the bridge, right? It doesn't go straight. It does it goes doop doop doop. So you have this like extra little section of the bridge for the wizard's tower. No fairy rings yet. There are spirit trees. Tutorial Island is still, classic tutorial is used, which is cool. That was nice doing the original Tutorial Island. Here's Duel Arena. There's no what was the magic, like enchant, whatever the magic thing was here. I can't remember what it's called right now, but that's not here. Oh, look at Mortania. So here's Canifis. Here's the swamp. We have nature spirit, but there's no Frankenstein, whatever. There's no like the experiments yet. There's no ectophi. There's no ghost like Ahoy, all that. Again, there's no farming yet, so there's no patches. That's another fun thing when you go south of Falador, like right here where the allotment and all that usually is. There's like picnic tables. So there's picnic tables north of this cabbage field instead of herb allotment and flower patch. Let's see. What are some other notable differences on this map? Fishing platform. I can't remember. Oh, I guess that. Yeah, I guess okay. That's part of the for like sea or sea turtles or manta rays. Yeah, manta rays and sea turtles, that kind of thing. I think. Let's see. Another notable difference. Here's Feldup Hills. I feel like there's no hunter, right? So that's a difference. There's no like birds you catch, whatever, down here. So kind of going through. I think a lot of this is similar. There's less shortcuts, and then you get over to this side. So Tree Gnome Stronghold. There's no monkfish because there's no swan song that doesn't come out till '06. Piscatoris, right? There we go. So that's not in the game. There's no Nezinot and whatever. What the heck? What are those islands? Said is so. Said is so. Nade is not. Whatever those things are. Those are not out. Let's see. Oh yeah, look at this. So no Relica. Yeah, yeah, Relica. Right? You look. You're going from Sears Village. You're going up north, and you just hit a wall. You just hit a. There's no. Actually, soon they'll be releasing Horrors from the Deep, like the prayer books and all that. So the lighthouse. There we go. So we'll get like that section. And again, Zerker helms are coming soon. So we're actually going to start to have the content here. It's either the next update or the one after. But I know it's coming soon. So soon we'll have things here. Let's see. Oh yeah. There's the herb patch for like My Arms Big Adventure, whatever it is. That doesn't exist. That again, I mean, farming won't come out till July of '05. So all this section's like not here. No, definitely no God Wars Dungeon. That was 2007, I believe. Here's the Wilderness. So of course there's no Revenants, no Rev Caves, nothing like that. Mage Arena is something I need to do because I did pass 60 Magic. So I would like to get a God Cape. There are the God Capes. That's actually like I guess best in slot if you're doing Magic, like safe spotting. So I do want to get that. This agility, Wilderness Agility course is pretty much the best agility XP in the game. The agility is brutal. You have the Gnome course, the agility training, Wilderness, the what is it? The Barbarian Outpost, which is no like fighter torso. There's no what is that mini game? That doesn't exist yet. They haven't. You're rewarded with agility XP. That's it. There's no rewards. Your reward is agility XP, and hopefully you don't die. And agility XP, agility is important, the skill, because there's no stamina, there's no graceful, and so your run energy restore is really dependent. There are energy and super energies, but I'd imagine super energies are probably kind of pricey to use. So your run is impacted by the higher level. So I think 96 agility is like the highest point where it reduces your run or restores your run quicker. And there's a huge difference from like 1 versus 96 agility. So oh wow, Sarah is a moderator. Look, I haven't seen this mod icon yet. Oh wait, I'm not sharing the. Well, I'm sure you know what the mod icon looks like in game, but I just haven't seen it in this game yet. But there's a mod, the mod's user Sarah, so that's cool in the game right now. But let's see. There was another difference too. Oh, there's no games necklace yet. Yeah, there's no games necklace. There's no warrior. Oh, we were talking about the warrior guild because you're doing the dragon defender. There's no warrior guild yet. So there's can't get a defender yet. So that's kind of interesting. The games necklace will come out, I'm pretty sure, in the next update. So that'll be pretty big. Heroes Guild, you gotta charge the glories. I think you have to finish Heroes Quest, of course. So I'll have to get defense to charge glories. So at some point, I definitely do plan to get defense, at least for that. What other differences? There's no, gilded altars with no ectophile for doing prayer. You can't go to this altar. This chaos altar is not going to give you prayer XP. You have to bury the bones. As of right now, you just bury the bones. So prayer is very slow at this time. Let's see. Oh, there's no wilderness. The things that teleport you. Obelisk. There's no obelisk in the wilderness. And there's no ancient spellbook either, just normal spellbook. So there is the RD lever to get you to right here, Deserted Keep, to get to Mage Bank, but it doesn't exist in Edgeville, just in RD. What are some other things? Lumberyard, there's no construction, so there's no teak trees, no mahogany trees in the game yet. Never be redwoods. I don't, because that's a old school thing. Let's see. I think yeah, the dig site kind of like ends here. There's not really much. There's a gnome glider spot there. That's cool. Forgot about that one. Gnome gliders are pretty helpful. So yeah, there's no GE, of course. There is a spirit tree still around this area. So you do have spirit trees. There's one here. Oh, there's 4, I think. There's one here. There's the usual one right here by East Arty. The main one here in Tree Gnome Village, and then the one in Gnome Stronghold. So yeah, your teleport methods are there's no fairy rings, but the spirit trees, your Amulet of Glory, Ring of Dueling, which there's no Castle Wars. Oh yeah, that's another notable thing we may have noticed. No Castle Wars yet. Will be coming soon though. Oh, I can use my arrow keys. Tried to use my arrow keys for the game, and it's cool. It got stuck in there because I always clicked in that window. But yeah, there's a lot of things that just aren't quite out that will be coming out. There's no line between Wildy. Yes, thank you. That's another thing. Yeah, there's no ditch, right? I believe it still will give you a warning, like message as you're going through, and there's like the danger signs. But yeah, there's no ditch for Wildy. So you go out there, and I mean, you're in the wilderness, level 1 up to 50, whatever, and it works. Plus or minus your level works the same with regards to that. But yeah, a lot of differences, like just in this time in the map. But again, new things will be coming soon. So it's always so feels strange to say new things, even though it's things that already existed a long time ago. But the past is the future. Okay, I'm gonna share the game again. But that is the map. So there's just a lot, that's kind of different between old school and like RuneScape 3, but when it was RuneScape 2 and this one. It's very interesting how there's like now 3 different kinds you can play. But let's see. I've been streaming for about 90 minutes. I probably should get the music figured out here. Yeah, 2 minutes and I'm gonna try and get the music figured out. But I'm glad I could at least commentate to fill all the silence. And I'll definitely still be doing that. What's the point of streaming if you just want to sit in silence, right? Or just jam out. Gonna keep an eye on this server. Heard about it last year, but you're the first. Oh, I appreciate that, Cot. Yeah, it's great, man. Yeah, keep an eye on this server. There's a lot, once depending on. I know you said you really like pre-GE times, so this is gonna stay within the pre-GE for probably I'm sure many years to come, and so. If you like Slayer, I know you're doing some PVM now, so if you like PVM, Slayer is going to be big. And I don't know. I think that's again not the next update, but the one after that, I believe, will be Slayer. So keep an eye on that. That'll be a lot. Maybe you'll join the race to the first whip. I know we only got like you said only got so much time, so maybe not the first whip, but getting to whip would be cool. And then yeah, just. So it's called Lost City. It should be in the description. If you go down, there should be the main website, and they have all the again. You can go to the forums. You can check out the Discord server. Again, there's some other YouTubers also who have series on it, like Pasta. There he is. He heard me talking about YouTubers and he decided to pop up. Pasta has videos talking about this now. Wild Mudkip, I believe the channel is, has like a whole series from like when the server came out and up to like recent time. Garlic's a good one. So there's definitely good like resources and guides and all, like quest guides for this time period. Yeah, blame it on crops. Make sure you add me in game and send me a message saying this is all your fault. This is all you're doing, and I'll look you up, and you'll be like the first person to get a whip in the game. You'll be like 85 Slayer when Slayer is released, and you'll be like, "This is all your fault." I had a good thing going. I was on track on the old school, and now I threw it all away for I guess it'll be '05 escape at that time. Threw it all away for '05 for Lost City. Oh man. Yeah, I mean, it's nostalgia, but we both started in '07, so it's nostalgia, but with a twist, right? Because we didn't exactly start at this time, so it's nostalgia, but it's just really appreciating the fundamentals of the game, and it sticks to the root of it, and the quality. There's some quality of life things that are some people are like, oh no, there's no way I would play that. That's awful. Like some of my teammates, on my Yu-Gi-Oh team, they're like, dude, 2004 is trash. Like for this game, they're like I don't want to play that, and I get them. Like again, like not having make X, not having cook all for cooking. There's things that I understand. People would be like, I just opposed. Yeah, they're like there's no way I'm gonna have the time or make time for it, and so they continue playing old school, or they were Baldur's Gate, whatever game they're playing. Left 4 Dead 2, which I know, Caught, you said you were playing, or either playing or have played. But comfort zone, yeah, that's true. It can be a hard thing to leave, but also I find this game right to be good background. And again, I'm newer to streaming. It's actually my again we were figuring out the audio or trying to figure out the audio earlier, so I got to get that figured out. But it's my I guess third stream ever now of doing this and just trying to figure out how all of it works. Uh, Figuring out how it all works from scratch, so to speak. So, because systems nowadays will make things easier for you. Like again, the fact this has like a gaming setting section is cool, and I'm sure that definitely didn't exist historically. Even if it didn't work, but it's there. Yeah, it's a nice game to just have music too, especially right. It's a very chill game. But let's see, we're at yeah. I'm streaming about an hour and a half. I probably should figure out the music. Yeah, I don't know. It's just still strange to me that one is as loud as it is, because with there being all the way up to four, it just should make me think, okay, one should be at a quiet volume, and then there'll be times where it's quiet, but then you would hear it caught, it would be quiet and then spike and like go back down. I don't know. Um, I'll look up a tutorial for that. Heck, you know what? Yeah, I think I'll probably go for about 20 minutes, and then I think I'll actually I'll probably do a full end of the stream, which is a little earlier than I planned to, but I'll probably do a full end instead of like a break screen, whatever, just to figure it out. So that way, maybe I'll do like a little test before I uh, head out. But I want to make sure the volume or the music works next time, because I don't want to keep doing no music streams, just because again, even for my sake, I guess I could play music and then I'd be the only one hearing it, but it'd be nice just to have something, because I know almost every single stream has some kind of at least quiet sound, because unless I'm talking rapid pace the whole time, no breaks, but that kind of thing, some people will be entertained by it, and then other people, it's like a turn away. I mean, that is what it is. But What's up, Barf Bag Hero? With the I don't know what emoji that is. I don't even know what emoji. Is that a water gun? We got Barf Bag Hero in the chat. What's going on, man? Good to see you. But yeah, we're doing some thieving, trying to get to yeah. Okay, Barf Bag with the the smiling poop. Anyway, we're trying to get to 47 thieving because or 55, excuse me, but we're 47 is the next level because that level is going to bring us to nights. And once we can do nights, we'll be in a good spot. Oh, you're tired? Yeah. I mean, it's Saturday. It's storming outside. Hmm. Let's see. What are we at? 46. Okay. We got about X amount of time left. But yeah, caught. Gonna leave it. Gonna leave you to it, man. All right, caught. Thanks for hanging out for like 90 minutes. It's been good. Uh, just pay attention to 04 and good luck with the Dragon Defender grind in OSRS. Barfbag's trying to get us to the top of the leaderboards. Yes. We got Roach. We got Leaves. Split like a tree and leave. Yes, sir. All right. He's number 2. Well, I don't know, Barfbag, if you are here because of like Retro Yu-Gi-Oh! There might be Retro Yu-Gi-Oh! Content at some point, as I was telling Lavender Town yesterday in the stream. But if you play, I don't know if you play Heroes, if that's where the Barfbag, if that's where the hero part of your name comes from. But there probably won't be too many hero deck things on the channel. So if that's what you're here for, thanks for having fun in 04. I'll keep an eye on your. Appreciate you, Cot. KB4. You have a good one. Keep up the grind. We'll be in for the long haul. Yes, sir. Don't worry, there definitely will be more 04. 04 is plenty of time left in the chamber. All right. Ooh, let's see, what are we at? Okay, yeah, we'll go for about. I have my audio settings still open, even though the music didn't work. Hammer, sad cat. Yeah. I'm sorry, Barfbag. But if you do want, again, maybe so as far as the chance of a hero deck or just Yu-Gi-Oh content, because Lavender Town said he wanted some, like, or he just potentially play a match at least. I could see doing like a dueling book Sunday or something. So if that's something you're interested in, maybe we'll get some Yu-Gi-Oh gameplay on the channel, just for the people that came or subscribed to the channel for Yu-Gi-Oh, just to still give them some, because it is a little weird, like the channel comes back and now it's just all this old graphic 2004 scape, and it's like, dude, this isn't Yu-Gi-Oh. It's a lot different. All right. I can't even. I don't know if I could. I probably could do that with my hand. What is it, the Star Trek thing? It's been a while. Yeah, keep the emojis coming, man. That's gonna get get us up there. Comments are important. Comments are accepted of all types and varieties. I know I have the timing wrong, and this. You're supposed to eat like on a successful pickpocket. Here we go. Boom! Look at that. Oh, and then the misclick. Garbage. This guard is now deciding to move her all the way around town. Bringing it all the way around town. Yeah, I know. There's no music, so when there's no when there's no questions or things in the chat, it makes it just this guy rambling while he's pickpocketing guards. But we will have music in the next stream. That's the goal I'm going to make. We're going to have at least an ambient, some kind of sound in the background, so it's not just me feeling like I have to fill the void, because then it would be dead silent. And I don't know about y'all, but if you go onto a stream and it's dead silent, you're probably out in seconds, right? Or maybe like one. Let's be real. It's 2026. Very few people are sticking to a stream if there's no sound. At least I know I'm not sticking around if there's no sound. So I get it. So we gotta get some kind of quiet music in the back at a minimum. There's Michael Ents. I don't. I guess I don't know if they're mining or what they're doing. Because I'm trying to think of what arty grind they'd be doing. Where they teleport here. It's probably iron. Yeah, Pasta and Michael are doing it, and those are like and Adamant, dude. I think Adamant. I think all these players are like top ranked, so they gotta be doing something, some kind of grind that involves teleporting to arty. But all right, we're coming to the end here. Again, I was gonna stream a bit longer, but the only thing is, I thought I had fixed the music, and then it turns out I didn't. So now I'm gonna have to get the music fixed again. So, it is what it is. Learning to stream. These are all the trial streams. The 1 week free trial of streams, figuring it all out, getting the sounds right. Thankfully, the mic seems like it's been working well. The webcam seems good. I just need to remember that it's webcams, here. Because sometimes I'm reading chat like here. So then it's like if you're facing all the way over here when the camera's this way. Acting 101. Don't address the camera. Breaking the fourth wall. Anyway, hope y'all are having a good day, whatever time you're watching this. If you're watching this VOD, you're a goat, as I said in the first test stream. The goat. Oh man. Let's see. I feel like I've seen this person before. Tell me, let's get another tick here. Oh man, he got me just on the. If that was a successful pickpocket, we would have got the food in right on the exact time we needed. Where is this guy going? Okay, here we go. Oh man. We're failing, getting so many stuns. Our HP is 1337. Look at that. That's actually cool. Only get that at 37 HP. Dang, dude. Hit again. Sometimes it happens. You start pickpocketing and then you get. Oh, here we go. Okay, this is it. We're gonna get a little streak here. Nope. Just kidding. If you get the streak going, then you're able to heal better because you can't eat like the initial time of getting stunned. So you gotta wait. Bye, says Top Gun. See ya. See ya, Maverick. Okay, here we go. Ah, man. Every time I'm like getting ready to do the eat back to the pickpocket, I get stunned. Okay, here we go. Ready? Boom. Yes. There we go. Again. Ah, man. Can't even get 2 success pickpockets in a row. Okay. Here we go. We're gonna get it. Man. Okay, you know what? We're gonna go to the first stall to heal up for a bit. All right. Yeah, we gotta get music, huh? This is scuffed. Scuff stream. Dang, almost 2 hours though. That's pretty cool. Who streams for 2 hours with no or little music? Pretty much no top streamer. Because the music is very important. So we will have music any stream forward. Cannot do no music again. That's too wild. So, all right. So I'd say another, I don't know, 8 minutes probably. So if you're tuning in at this point, you're kind of at the tail end of the stream, but thank you for being here. Appreciate y'all on this starting test streams, figuring it all out. Definitely should look at some tutorials and guides. I mean, there's I'm sure plenty of content out there for how to run a successful stream, how to set it up, music wise, overlays, all that kind of thing. Sub sounds. I probably won't do text to speech. I don't know if YouTube does that, but it's kind of figuring out the live stream options and how that goes for streaming because it's not like all that content doesn't exist to find out how it works. It's just ridiculous not to. Oh man, this guard got us. Let's go around. So again, if you're tuning in, the storm has already passed. It seems the rain stopped. Rain stopped a lot earlier than expected. It was supposed to weather said for like hours, but I guess it might rain again. I don't know. It's like cloudy out there, but if the storm has stopped, the stream will probably stop here soon. So I'll get some more steps in. But again, I appreciate y'all that tuned in. I'll go about 7 more minutes just to go to 3 o'clock at least, Central anyway. But I hope y'all's day is going well. this nice Saturday. Oh my goodness, the guard was in the back, and now he's finally attacking me. I didn't even realize that. Yep, eat this chocolate cake. So, yep, weather's again cleared up for me, but wherever y'all are, hopefully, do the guards right here. Hopefully, the weather is okay. A swarm's attacking me. Wonder what the heck that was. Goodness, get out of here, swarm. And yeah, so we'll have music in the future streams. If the next stream I do, there's no music, I'll have to just like end it honestly because we gotta update that. That's gotta upgrade our setup here. It's important as I find streaming with no music is you know again possible, but I gotta address that. So I will have that figured out for those of you tuning in. We will have music figured out for the next one. I gotta get it set up. So that's like number one priority. And maybe we'll be 55 thieving by then too. If I grind it out, like grind it a bit more off stream, because then I can like do different skill. Maybe I'll, like I said, do some quest or something a bit more involved than just, hey, what are you doing here? Get hit for a 2. But if you know RuneScape, then like that's how a lot of the grinds go, and a lot of the streams. It's mostly just uh, talking to chat and chilling. That's not. It's not as what is it? It's not freaking League of Legends or Call of Duty, right? We're playing Lost City. So if you come for Yu-Gi-Oh, again, I might do some Sunday dueling book if y'all are interested. If y'all are interested, even though if you're almost 2 hours into this live stream and you're interested in some Yu-Gi-Oh stream, let me know. Leave a comment. It'll like notify me. If you want dueling book Sunday, then let me know. I know someone wanted a Mega Rock like guide kind of thing. Maybe I'll just stream like Mega Rock for GOAT format. If you guys want that, let me know. I can incorporate some Yu-Gi-Oh in the mix. Again, I don't play near as much as I used to, but if the people want some more Yu-Gi-Oh, I can give them some. But if you come for 2004, as the title says in the game I'm playing, then you're in the right spot because we're going to be doing 2004 grinds, talking about the game, pickpocketing the guards. Let's see. Ooh, staying hydrated. Oh, hopefully the swallow doesn't get caught by the mic. It might. I guess I can mute if I'm gonna be taking sips like that. But yeah, definitely feel free to sub if you're not already. There'll be more streams that will be kind of better planned out too. I don't know. I have to think about what I'm gonna like. Besides, so the music again is like priority number 1, and then I know I don't have to, but maybe I could have like talking points. I guess that's probably more for when you're doing a video, right? The point of a stream is to interact live with chat. So, which yeah, again, shout out to Cot. He was here earlier. It doesn't. I don't think it shows me who, because I know there's some people in here right now. I don't think it shows me their names, at least not that I can tell. But shout out to Cot. Shout out to Barfbag Hero. Thank you guys for chatting. We are again coming to the tail end here. Last few minutes of the stream. So I hope you guys enjoy the rest of your Saturday. Tune in tomorrow if you want some dueling book. You know what? Yeah, heck, forget it. I'll do one tomorrow to see how it goes. Sunday, I'll do a dueling book stream, and we'll see what the viewer count is for that. We'll try to, or I want to try to play against viewers. So if you want to duel retro Yu-Gi-Oh, anywhere from 2005 up to 2014, so GOAT through hat format, let me know. Again, I could do Mega Rock. That's someone wanted. I can do some Ojamas and Edison. We can do maybe 6 hams and Tengu, Battling Boxers and hats, something like that. Some of the fun strategies. If you want meta content, there's plenty of channels for that. So if you want meta, you've come to the wrong place. So, all right. I hope y'all enjoyed the little thieving grind. How close are we to 47? Okay, yeah, you know what? We're going to end it on the 47 thieving message. That's what we're going to do. We're getting close to 47 thieving, and we'll end it right there. So even though now the viewers are starting to come in, thank y'all for tuning in. Unfortunately, y'all are catching the tail end. I don't know how to do raids. Maybe I'll learn how to like raid someone at the end of the stream. Like, where you get people to go in and to raid someone else. But yeah, so priority number 1 for next stream, music. Number 2, music, have fun with whatever game we're playing, whether it's this or Dueling Book. But yeah, I'm going to end on the 47 thieving message. Let's see if I can get it in the next minute. How much do we got? Oh, literally a few hundred XP. We got this, y'all. We're going to lock in. We're going to get this thieving level. And that's going to be where the stream ends, because that's just a nice point to end the stream. So we need, what is that, like 1, 2, like 300? Come on. I don't know how many pickpockets that is, but we can do it. We got 1 viewer. We're going to do it for you. Whoever is viewing right now, we're going to get this thieving level for you. So let's get it. It's all depending on how often these guards decide to whack my face. Boom. I'm not even going to eat. No, I'm kidding. If the guards get me, they get me. I won't even eat this cake. I don't have to eat this slice of cake. Come on. We got it. Oh, it's 3 o'clock Central. Come on. We're gonna end the stream like right after the message. Again, thank y'all for tuning in. We are coming up on the end. Let's go. Let's get it. Show me the level. My goodness. A few pickpockets away. We're trying to get it before it's going to turn to 301. Come on, let's go. Let's go. Oh my goodness. You can't determine something to luck. Like, I'm gonna end when I get a level. There we go. 47 thieving. 8 levels until 55. Then we could do Knights already. Like I said, I'm gonna end the stream on this thieving message just because, and we'll continue at a later time. I'll probably try and get some levels off stream. Thank you all again for tuning in. The future is the past. That being said, crops out.